Good afternoon everyone, welcome to a very windy and a very stormy live stream from over here in Can Pastilla, just on the outskirts of Palma. And my goodness, we have got some big weather here today. Now I'm just standing away from the walls here because you can see the waves are really rolling in, and look, they're coming so far as well. Look, they've made the road wet here. Let me know everyone if you can hear me and if you can see me. Good afternoon everyone, I'm back from Andorra, I'm back from our skiing holiday, and it's a little bit warmer here today than it was last weekend up the mountains. Now it's going to be a bit of a noisy live stream because, well, you can probably hear the wind noise here. It's a bit crazy this afternoon, but we'll see how the live stream goes. I won't abandon it just yet. First of all, I've got to say a huge thank you to Tommy, huge thank you to James, and a huge thank you as well to Jules and to Gaz as well for your super chats that were waiting for me on the stream today, and thanks to James yesterday as well. Okay, let me turn the camera around, I'll show you where I am. I can see I'm just coming into Cala Estancia. I actually parked a little bit further down this road here, but I couldn't walk around the corner, it's too windy, it's just a really bad place to start the stream. You can see we've got Puro Beach, the beach club. I don't think anyone will be out there today. They get absolutely drenched. Now it's not very often that we see major weather over here in Palma. We never normally see waves like this. So it'll be quite cool to see what it's like as we go around onto Can Pastilla Beach. Let me see who's on the live today. William, good afternoon. Keith, hello, how are you doing? Catherine, you're watching from Cheshire. Right, let me, oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness, do you see that guy just got soaking wet? I'm taking my chances here, I'm just going to edge away. Blimey. Yeah, it's pretty wet and wild today. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's head on in the direction of Can Pastilla. I'm just going to scroll up back through the chat. Let me see what we've got on this afternoon. Ricky, good afternoon from Buenos Aires. Lovely to have you here. John in Tipperary, hello. I hope the weather's lovely over there in Ireland. Kirsty, you are dreaming of sunshine whilst defrosting over in Sheffield. Should be feeling like spring soon over in the UK. Oh, by the way, I just have to say as well, a very happy Mother's Day to all the UK mothers watching this live stream as well. It's not Mother's Day over here in Spain. I think we've got Mother's Day coming up in maybe a week or so actually. We normally have a Mother's Day, I think, in March. So I get to celebrate that twice. Gorkan, bless you. Thank you very much for your super chat. Lovely. Gurkan, sorry. Thank you very much for your super chat. Lovely to have you here as well, all the way over from Turkey. Right, we should now be starting to see things open up just a little bit over here in Mallorca. We're edging towards Easter, and the Easter weekend at the end of the month, and we're starting to see a lot of businesses open up. Now Can Pastilla and the Playa de Palma down here is quite a winter resort. We have quite a few hotels open here over the winter months. Lots of restaurants as well, lots of nice seafood restaurants open on a Sunday down here too, so we're bound to see lots of locals out today. And of course this is a great spot for a winter walk as well. Keith, thank you so much as well. Your super chat has just flashed up onto the screen. That's very kind and very generous of you too. Thank you so much for that. Let's see if I can edge around the corner without being blasted away. Let's see what's open down here in Cala Estancia. There's normally a great selection of bars and restaurants. Just to the right hand side, is the sea coming in? That's what I want to know. Look, we can see a lot of the bars and restaurants are starting to put their tables out. Oh my goodness, you never see it looking choppy down here. I'm just going to take a bit of a nervous step back here from the side. I don't want to happen to me what happened to that guy back there and just get absolutely soaked by one of these waves. If you're coming over here on holiday, it's not going to be as stormy. Now look, I can see Mel's Bar is open. They do some great breakfast and lunch. The Mai Mai's open down here as well. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Mai Mai's very busy actually. Quite a few people in today. Got a few other places open right down the N2. Let's take some nice views, get some nice views of Cala Estancia as we look back. Now I'm going to apologise in advance. There are going to be at points during this live stream where the sound is going to sound a little bit on the windy side, but let's see what happens. And we've got nachos as well down here as well. My goodness me, check out the waves. I do love a windy day down here actually. It's the nicest things up here in Mallorca. We don't often get big weather like this. Right, let me just have a quick pan round. Who else have we got on today? Oh my goodness. Shirley, good afternoon. Des, hello. Kirsty, nice to see you here, and Andy as well. And you're watching in a very wet and miserable Scotland this afternoon. Let me just get past these waves. Now it looks like Cala Estancia beach is almost all but washed away. I'm sure they're going to be getting the seaweed off the beaches just like they have done down in Palma Nova and down in Magaluf at the moment. They're really preparing those beaches for the summer. They've got quite a lot of work to do. We'll have a walk along, but you can see that the seaweed is all banked up on the beaches over here in Can Pastilla. Oh, that wave came a bit close. Just stand back. Glyn, good afternoon. How are you? Nice to have you on. I wonder if you're working today. Barbara, good afternoon. Also, hi to Bev as well. Right, let's come up around the side here. You can see some coaches coming in. Look, I think tourists are already coming into Can Pastilla. But look, there's a lot of seaweed down here. They've got quite a lot of work to do to get rid of this. I'm going to try and make my April video maybe this week actually. I've got lots to say about coming over to the island in April for this year, so I'll see if I can get that made this week as well. Now the wind seems to be blowing. It's either blowing offshore or it comes up from the southwest. It's seriously wet and wild this afternoon, and I just didn't know where to start this stream from. I went to a couple of spots and everywhere it was just about as windy as each other, but look, all the way along Cala Estancia here, look, we've got loads of restaurants open already, and you can see we're just walking up towards the BQ Agua Marina Hotel too. Guys, let me know how the sound is on this stream. I've got not only the roar of the wind, but I've got the sea and I've got planes going over my head as well. Caroline, you're sat in a car in rainy Brighton. Oh no, that's so sad. I can't believe it's raining today for Mother's Day in the UK. Rubbish. And we've got someone here watching from Perth in Australia. Eye to the sky in Perth. Don't know what your name is. Let me know what your name is. You sound like you've got a channel. I'll check it out later. Beth, hello, good afternoon. And you guys have just come back from Palma. Fantastic. I can see somebody raking up the seaweed actually. I'm not quite sure whether they're part of the council and they're doing it on a Sunday or they're just doing it for some fun. I don't know. Maybe they're getting it for their garden. Jules, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, Jules, the aim is to try and get down towards the aquarium. Let's see what it's like, what the sound is like as I go down. It should be okay. Just coming up past the Bahia restaurant here. Got lots of people sitting out. Now look, I can see some prices here. I won't point my camera in there, but I can see you can get a beer and tapas, or a tapa, little snack for €5.50, and you can get Kaffee and Kuchen, which, apologies for my German pronunciation, is coffee and cake, and that is €7.50. Now that seems a bit pricey. The kind of going rate for coffee and cake in the resorts used to be €5 last year. Got a bit of a price hike there. I hope you get a decent portion of cake at the very least. It's looking too like the BQ is open. I can see the balconies are being cleaned. I can see people inside as well. I think they're just getting the hotel ready. Maybe it's going to be open during the course of the week. In fact, we've got a lot of hotels opening on the islands this week too. James, good afternoon. You've just joined. You had a Greg's steak bake holding you up, brilliant. If you're going to be late for something, let it be a Greg's steak bake that's holding you up. Now look, I'm outside here. Look, this seafood restaurant. It's called can't say it today. Marisqueria Internacional. It's like a massive, huge seafood restaurant where you can get check out a few prices here. Look, you've got sepia. You've got squid from the grill for €20, just under €20. Got a whole seafood platter for 46. Check out that one for 78. But this is a pretty good, well-renowned seafood restaurant over here in Can Pastilla. And just to have a quick look at some prices for paellas here, look, €16, just under €16 per person for a paella. And the restaurant next door is absolutely packed. It's called the Paellasita, full of locals in there. Phil, good afternoon. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. We're just tentatively across the road here. Phil, thank you. Big Phil's Wheels. You've just booked Calabona from the 3rd of July and you're buzzing. I'm going to be over in Calabona and Calamalor very soon. In fact, I had hoped to go today, but it's actually been my daughter's birthday this weekend, and she had quite a few friends over last night. They all camped in the living room actually, so they didn't get going until around lunchtime. It was a bit hectic this morning. I just couldn't get out to Calabona in time. Not to mention all the laundry and everything I've got to do when I get home today. So I thought I'd leave the East Coast until we have a bit of a calmer day. I can get over there and also make some videos while I'm there as well on the same day as the live stream, because I know there are lots of updates from that resort that you guys want to see. Look, we've got the La Taberna, little wine bar just over the way there, that's open too. And of course we've got these restaurants just across the way open too. There is plenty open down here in Can Pastilla. This is a great place to come for an early season break as well, not only for the location towards the airport as well, we're just 5 minutes away, but you're going to find lots of bars and restaurants open here, and more so now we're entering spring too. Leslie, you're watching from South Shields and you've got bad weather, oh my goodness. And you're coming over here in April, brilliant. Well, I think you're going to get a break from that South Shields weather next month. Now, if you're wondering what this is, banked up on the beach here, look, they've been trying to clear some of the seaweed that's washed up over the winter months. They're going to have to seriously groom some of these beaches as well. I see that they've actually fenced off the seaweed here too. I can see we've got some rental shops open down here too for boards just across the way. And my goodness me, look, we're heading on towards Can Pastilla Beach and you can see the kite surfs out in the water. You do not want to be in the water today unless you really know what you're doing, because it's looking pretty rough out there. But look, check out the beach. Look, they're fenced off this whole area. What are they doing down here? What's going on down here? Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like they've just cleared this whole area and they've got it cordoned off. Now we had a lot of rain yesterday, we had an absolutely miserable day, and you can see actually down here it's all flooded as well. We do need the rain. It's amazing actually, I was very surprised that I could do this live stream today. When I saw the weather that came in yesterday, I didn't think I'd be able to get out today. But I guess I've been pretty lucky with the sunshine. We had an absolutely horrendous day weather-wise, but it was very much needed. We very much needed the rain because it's just been so dry. Oh my goodness, my bag is literally blown off my back here. Janet, you're off to Calabona as well on the 3rd of July. Brilliant. And Susan, you're off to Alcudia in September. Amazing. Look, the Flip-Flop as well. This is a great place to come for lunch. I've been over to the Flip-Flop quite a few times for lunch. Got another great place on the corner here too. And we're coming up to the Bonarona kayak and paddleboard rental place too. Des, you say we can have some of your rain. Yeah, we should really do a swap actually for a week. Actually, we could do with some really heavy rain here actually for a few days. I don't know when it's going to rain again, to be honest, but I'm hoping it won't be in April. We should try and get all the rain out of the way for this month, but let's see. You're asking, has anyone used Love Holidays? You've just booked with them for the first time, but Ryanair booking won't connect. You're a little bit worried. Yeah, I don't know very much about Love Holidays at all. I'm pretty sure, I think when Tommy comes on to watch this live later on this evening, Tommy, can you drop a comment about your experience with Love Holidays? I'm pretty sure you book with them. I think they're pretty good value. But I couldn't comment because, well, obviously I've never travelled with them, but if anyone has any comments that can help fill out, please leave them in the chat or just drop a comment after this live stream. We've got the surfers out today as well. It's a bit hard to see out in the water. Let me just see if I can zoom in. It's a bit messy. The waves are a little bit on the messy side. But look, all the restaurants as we're coming around the corner here, look, they're all opening up. Fairy Jane, I'm just looking back on your comment, bless you. You said you're addicted to my videos and you can't wait for your holidays. Brilliant. I just have to say, everyone, thank you so much for all the lovely comments I've had on my videos this week. It's been much appreciated. Ian from Newcastle, we've got someone watching from South Shields. You're watching from up Newcastle way. Lovely to have you here. But my goodness me, look, they have got a massive job here clearing all the seaweed off the beach. We've got absolutely tons of the stuff, and I'm pretty sure a lot more of it is going to be washed up today as well. You can see all the kite surfers lined up on the beach here, look, coming along. It's coming up past Gauchos. Got quite a few gauchos around the islands. They're a meats grill type of restaurant. I think they're Argentinian. Very nice though. Jules, thanks for your comment there about Love Holidays. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that company. I don't think they have reps either in the resorts. I seem to remember from last year, I did have some holiday makers struggling to contact the company when things went wrong because there were a lack of reps, but or they have a contact number or a customer service number, but I don't really know too much about them, unfortunately. I shall find out though. Right, so look, we've got the little sightseeing train running. Now this train here, it's about €5. It runs all the way down from Can Pastilla, all the way down towards Arenal. It's a great way to see this whole Playa de Palma area. Let's see what the rate is here today. Salida, departure 4 o'clock. So I haven't got any prices up. It'd be good to know what time, how much it is to go on here, but it's normally about €5 approximately. And it runs all along the seafront here, down past the aquarium. In fact, look, here are the stops. It kind of starts, look, it goes all the way up from, where are we? Can Pastilla, all the way up here, all the way down towards the aquarium, and then finally all the way down towards Arenal as well. So it's good to see that's already in operation as well. There is a bus actually, there's a main road a few blocks back here from the beach, and there are plenty of blue EMT buses that run down the seafront too. So if you're looking at getting maybe from Can Pastilla, or you can't be bothered to walk all the way back to Arenal or vice versa, you can just jump on one of the many buses that run along that route. Diane! Oh my goodness, you're in Seville! Oh, I hope you are having a wonderful holiday over there. I'm sure it's a little bit warmer and maybe a bit less windy than in Mallorca today. It's not particularly cold actually. In the sunshine we have about 16 degrees, but this wind is really making it feel a little bit more chilly. Otherwise we'd be having a similar temperature from the Palma Nova video that I made the other day. If we didn't have the wind, it'd just feel a lot warmer. We're just coming up past some beachfront cafes here, which are also open. Graham, you're asking me if I had to choose my most favourite beach on the islands, which one would I choose for personal preference? I made a video last year actually about my top 10 beaches in Mallorca, and it still stands. My favourite beach is Alcudia Beach, just because of the sheer beauty of it. It's because of the white sands and the turquoise blue seas, and the fact as well that even in August as well, you can still find space on the sand down there. It doesn't feel like you're sitting 2 millimeters away from the next person on the beach. Oh my goodness, these things always make me feel a bit nervous that they're going to blow onto the sidewalks here. I can see the police are out as well. Look, they're patrolling today. And these kite surfers would get huge, massive fines if they allowed their kite surfs to come onto the pedestrian walkway here. So I think they have to be very, very careful. William, you're a first-time viewer from Coventry. Oh, how lovely to have you here. I hope life is treating you fine today. Oh my goodness, look. So we've got this huge cycleway running all the way down the Playa de Palma. You can rent bikes. There's so many bike rental shops along here. There isn't one particular one that I would recommend, but you can get all sorts of safari bikes or bicycles or race bikes or mountain bikes or whatever. I follow this entire route here all the way from Arenal down to Can Pastilla, all the way down to Palma as well. It's one of the best, I'd say it's the best bike route on the island. I'm just outside of the El Cid Hotel here as well, and we're coming up past El Nino, which is it's a rental shop for paddleboards, windsurfers, kite surfers, that kind of thing. And of course that's probably doing roaring trade. I don't know if it's open. Is it open? A little bit hard to tell. But most of these guys here will probably be getting their kits. If they don't have their own kit, they'll be getting their kit from that shop. Alex, hello from over in Germany. Lovely to have you here this afternoon. And Phil, yes, please, if everyone watching this live stream, please hit the thumbs up button. It'd be much appreciated. It helps roll this video out to others. And also, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I've got loads of content already on my channel to help you out with your holiday. I'm going to have loads more heading on into the future as well, heading on into the summer. Karine, hello from Sweden too. Goodness, we've got a fantastic international audience in today, everywhere from Turkey to Sweden to Buenos Aires. So fantastic to have you here. Let me know as well if you're watching from Germany and if you are hoping to come over here this summer. I'm just outside the Neroli here. I think that might be new actually. It looks like quite a new restaurant and bar. Can't seem to remember that before. Oh my goodness, look, check out these. And Alvin, you are watching from Kettering, and you're coming over tomorrow to Palma Nova. And shout out to Vivian Alguilera as well. Michelle from Yorkshire, good afternoon. And Sharon, thank you so much for your super chat. Bless you, that's really kind, hey? Thank you so much. Do you know what? I'm very surprised that anyone's watching the stream this afternoon, not just because of the wind, but I thought many people would be out and stuff for lunch today. So really appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. Look, plenty of little souvenir shops open already as well. I'm sure with the amount of people that we have down here at the moment, a lot of the businesses are wanting to just open up already for the summer. Check out this guy here, look, he's ripping along the Now from that now through to the end of May as well, we get the winds picking up over here in Can Pastilla in the afternoon as well. So if you are hoping to come windsurfing or kite surfing out here, after lunch the wind normally does pick up even more. So it's one of the best places on the islands to consistently get really good wind before we head on into the summer. And another William, hello from very wet Glasgow this afternoon. And also we have, I can't pronounce your name at all, is it Hakon from Norway? And you're heading over to Can Pastilla, you're coming here at Easter. Well look, check this out, we've got lots of cyclists, you know, and as we go on into April you're going to see more cyclists, but lots and lots of people, lots of things open. You're going to be coming over to a massive, huge, empty beach as well. Of course, there are going to be a few more people over here for Easter weekend, but the beach will not be full at all. Just have a quick look. Let me just look back. A little bit of clouds rolling in, but we're expecting some very, very nice weather this week as well. So if you are hoping to come out, I think that wind should be dropping off around Tuesday. Des, don't forget Northampton. Oh bless you, you're watching in Northampton. Could not forget Northampton. And James, that's a really very kind comment there. Thank you very much. Lucas, you're watching as well. Sue's gone off to her daughter's for Mother's Day, but you're loving the windy weather. Guys, I honestly still cannot believe it's still raining over there in the UK. You've had that almost biblical style flooding there and just constant rain for the entire winter. It's not great. I can really understand why so many of you are coming over here to the islands this spring and summer. I would say as well, if you can get yourself a quick weekend break as well. I know I have subscribers that do this, and I know Gloria as well, if you're watching later. I know you're quite partial to a weekend break in Can Pastilla. Just fly into the airport, which is literally next door to the resort. Hop on the bus, 5 minutes away, and you're in the sunshine here and you're right on the beach. So this is still a really good time of year to pick up some great breaks. and just get out of the rain for a quick weekend too. And of course it looks like there's plenty open too, so you're not going to find, I think we won't be having the desolate resorts anymore. I think the winter in the resorts has finally passed by. We're seeing a lot going on down here too. Look, check this out. We've got Borneo Beach. That's been completely refurbished. That looks like that's going to be a lovely seafront bar too. Never actually noticed these houses here either. And it's a bar, the Bon Vent, the Good Wind. Looking forward to seeing that open. I've never actually noticed it, so I think next door might be a private house, and this one here is a bar. Alex, thank you so much for your super chat. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much for that. Dankeschön, I should say. My daughter's learning German actually. It's quite impressive. I literally can't help her with her homework, but she's really enjoying learning it, which is brilliant. Stephen, good afternoon. It's still raining over in Scotland. You are having a long winter. Get yourself over here, seriously. It may be windy, but this is like one of the best kind of days to go for a really long beach walk. Okay, so we're just heading up here. Look, we're getting up to the very popular Fontanella's Playa hotel, sorry. It's a 4-star hotel. It's normally open over the winter. Let's just take a little look right next door to it. Got lots of people sitting out in the bar next door. Also guys, this is a really good time for me to tell you about a new page that I've set up on Facebook. It's the Mallorca Under the Sun official Facebook page. I'm not leaving the group. The group is still going to be there. The group is there for you to ask all your questions. But I've made a Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook page just simply because as we go on into the summer we get so many posts. If I post anything it kind of disappears off down the page, and it's a good resource for you to just check in to see if I've recently published a video. It'll have content from my Instagram on it. I'll also let you know as well if I'm going to be in the resorts filming for any particular length of time. Sometimes I dip in and out of the resorts, I don't really have time to meet people, but if for example I'm spending the best part of the day in a resort or something, I'll let you guys know and you can come and find me. So I'm going to have lots of information on there. Also anything I publish as well on the website too, any news articles, I'll pop on that page as well. So it's just an extra resource really. But the group, the Facebook group, if you're not part of that, head on over after this live stream and join. If you've got any holiday questions, I think we're over 14,000 now in the group, so it's a good mix of residents as well and holiday makers. Now look, just across the way you can see the blue roof. Let me just come across here, the blue roof of the aquarium. You can actually also see as well they've got some bouncy castles out and a bit of a fun fair just across the road too. So there's loads of stuff down here for kids. I also want to take you up to where we've had quite a few works over here on the Playa de Palma. Let's go and see if they've been finished as well. I know they've been doing a lot of modifications and renovations to the beach area, so let's go and actually see what they've done. Roman, good afternoon. You're saying it's looking as windy as Denmark this weekend. Finally we've got something in common, exactly. Yes, it's crazy weather. I daren't turn around. I can feel my coat and my bag is just literally being blown around. It's not a good hair day either, I have to say. it's also quite nice as well, look. We've got all these bars as well, look, they're just, they are actually open. I can hear music coming out of them, I can see a few people sat in them a little bit further up. If you're going to go to visit the aquarium, if you're coming over from another side of the island, make sure you just walk just a block away onto the beach here and have a wander into Can Pastilla. If you're with the kids as well, come over and have a swim. Maybe not today. I think the beaches around the island will be pretty much red flagged in terms of regular swimming. We're waiting as well for the balnearios here, little beachside bars to open up too. We should see these open for Easter actually. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw at least a few of them open, but this is Balneario 14. It's a good reference point as well if you're staying in the hotels down here as to where your hotel is when you see these bars. Mark, you're going to Calabona for your honeymoon. That's wonderful. And you got married 14 years ago. Congratulations. That's amazing. David, from a cold and very rainy Mother's Day in West Yorkshire. And you're also looking forward to Calabona in May. My goodness guys, I will definitely be out in Calabona. I'm hoping before Easter actually, if we get some decent weather. I'll be over there hopefully in a couple of weekends, let's see. Now look, we've got some major works going on here. I don't know if you can see just in front of me, we've got a lot of the beach cordons off. Oh my gosh, we've got like some psychotic seagulls as well, which are a bit scary. Yikes. Oh look, there's a sign up here, look, I can show you what they are actually doing down here. It's a project, a modernisation project for the Playa de Palma. Let's have a look at the board here. So this is the artist impression. This is what we're going to be seeing down here. This is what's going on. We've got some sun shaders, looking like it could be very nice. A nice pathway coming through. They've spent 4.4 million euros on it, and the dates when it's due to finish, it's going to be March 2025. So all of this is not going to be ready for the summer. Got another year to go on this area over here. Look, check it out. Looks like they're doing stuff to the drainage as well. But as I say, it'll be very nice when it's finished. I don't think these building works are going to affect anyone's stay over here, because they're not really near any hotels, I don't think. Let's just have a little bit of a look further down too. You can see the aquarium just over the way there as well. Look, we're just literally one block away from the aquarium. It seems like quite a small area that they're renovating, and well, obviously it's quite a complicated project because it does seem to be taking the best part of a year and a half to complete. And look, it is stretching a little bit further down as well. Let's have a look. And we keep going down a little bit further. Jules, you're asking if I'm near the Hotel Sant Jordi. Hola. I don't know where the Hotel Sant Jordi is actually. I have to admit, I'm not as hot on the hotels over here in the Playa de Palma as I am in other areas of the island. We've just come past the Fontanella's Playa. I'm just to my left-hand side actually. We're just near the Hype, which is currently closed. And I think we're coming down towards the H10 as well. I'm going to keep going a little bit further down actually. I can see I've got over 100 people on the live, so I'm just going to keep going. If the sound is okay, let me know guys about the sound. To me it sounds horrendous from where I'm standing here, but I mean if you can still hear me, I'm going to just keep walking a little bit further. And look, check this out, we've got the renovations going all the way down here to the next little balneario, and it still continues. It's worth knowing actually that if you're staying in these hotels across the way, as if they're actually entranceway to the beaches. Because while the noise might not affect your holiday so much, access to the beach may be a little bit affected. Yeah, look, check this out, look, they've blocked this area off. But look, even over this way, we've got plenty of bars open too. And now I can't really believe the extent of these renovations. I literally thought it was just outside of the aquarium here, but it does seem to be a little bit more far-reaching. I'm just going to grab the name of this hotel to my left-hand side as well. Let's go and check it out. And that is open as well, actually. I can see people are up on the balconies too. Tony, good afternoon. You're saying the picture is blurry. Is anyone else experiencing a blurry picture? Let me know. It should, in theory, be okay. What's your dirty glasses, Tony? Could be. Okay, look, we're outside. I thought we were. We're outside the HM Tropical Hotel here, just in front of me. So even if you are staying here, look, I don't think these building works should really affect you too much. Oh my goodness, we've got loads of cyclists down here this afternoon in the Playa de Palma. Loads of them. Lucas, thank you very much for telling me. It sounds okay, thank you. So yeah, just going back to the Facebook thing, so please go and follow the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook page. I think the URL is facebook.com/Mallorca Under the Sun. Go and join the group as well, which is facebook.com/groups and Mallorca Under the Sun as well. It's going to answer your holiday questions as well, and to get some other tidbits of information from that, because we do get some really good questions asked as well that might be very relevant to your stay too. Now we're just coming up past the H10 here now. I have rented bikes from this little area here in the past. I think they're about €11 each to rent. They're very, very cheap. Can I come a bit more up to the seafront? So it's going to have a look at the beach. The vastness of this beach is just incredible. We're right on the outskirts of Palma here. It's just amazing. John, thank you very much for letting me know as well. And cheers, Glyn, too. Thank you. Look, right across the way here as well, look, we've got even more. Got some safari bike rentals. I think I've rented from there as well, and some electric bikes just across the way. Now it's going to be interesting to see how hectic it will be down here. Everybody slams Magaluf in terms of being a drinking destination here on the islands, but I think if you go back and look at my videos from over here in the Playa de Palma, I think it's safe to say that the Playa de Palma is really the big party zone over here on the island. The seem to be constantly patrolling over in Palma, over in Magaluf. Over here it's not really the case. There's a lot of drinking on the beaches, a lot of drinking on the walkways down here, openly as well during the day. Normally just people having a good time. I've never actually seen anything bad down here. It's always been a really good atmosphere. But I'm wondering whether they're going to be cracking down on that this year. Let's wait and see. But if you're looking to party here, they've got some amazing German bars, and it always looks like good fun as well. William, you're asking me if I've got any videos from the Drac Caves. I went to the Caves of Hams a few years ago. It's very similar. Go and check that out on my channel. The Caves of Drac are pretty similar. They're just big. They're just a lot bigger than the Hams Caves. It'll give you a good idea what to expect. It's beautiful though, they are beautiful. I went to the Caves of Drac absolutely years and years ago, and I haven't been back. Maybe this year I will go back. Just looking up at the hotels here, look, we've got the All Sun to my left hand side. I think to my right is a private apartment block, but tons of little supermarkets down here at the bottom, lots of restaurants. There's a pizza place too. Oh, my camera's gone wonky. Got it back. It's a little bit less stormy down this side of the beach here. You can see all the way back up in Can Pastilla, you've still got the kite surfers out, but as we come down this side of the beach, it's just a little bit more sheltered. There's an amazing choice of hotels down here, and you've got so many hotel rooms. It's a really good place to come actually if you're having trouble in getting availability in some of the other resorts. Always over here and up in Alcudia and Morro Beach Way, you're going to find a lot of availability. Oscar, good afternoon. We have another viewer from Buenos Aires. We've got the Argentinian contingency in this afternoon. Love your videos and lives. You're there for 3 months last summer and expect to be living on the island very soon. Sorry for my English. Your English is brilliant, don't worry. Looking forward to welcoming you onto the island as well. Now, interestingly enough, actually, over in Andorra, most of the ski instructors and the ski teams and everyone working in the ski resorts, they were also from Argentina too. So I'm guessing it's quite a popular place to come if you're over Buenos Aires way, over Argentina way, and you want to come over for the summer to work. I guess you guys are coming out of winter now, so we're just going into winter. And I've got a great tip here, and this is from Halkon over in Norway. The best party area on the strip is from Balneario 6 all the way down to Arenal. You're right, actually. That is the section. And Julia, you're coming over here as well in 2 weeks' time. Absolutely fantastic. And to my left-hand side, look, I'm just going to show you as well. Look, we're outside the HM Fiesta Hotel too. We've got the Kontiki to my right hand side as well. Plus to my left hand side here, we've got the little mini shopping centre. It's all going on down here. I would say, on the Playa de Palma today. Guys, I think I'm going to have to wind up the live stream today. I've actually come down a lot further than I thought. If we keep walking in this direction, we're going to end up over in Arenal, and I'll be down in Arenal as well this spring. We're going to go and check it out. We're going to go and see what the atmosphere is like. It's going to be lively. I'm pretty sure of it. It's going to be a lively one, but let's see what it's going to be like this year. I hope it'll be good. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining the live stream today. I really appreciate it. I now have to go home and go and sort out my apartment after a very, very hectic weekend. I've got some interesting videos. Oh my god, my hair. I've got some really interesting videos coming out this week as well, hopefully. I'm going to be out and about around the island as well, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I shall turn my camera around. I just want to say as well, big thank you to all the super chats as well. Very much appreciated. So I do believe next Sunday as well, it's going to be St. Patrick's Day. So I might be doing a live down there. We shall see. Okay, everyone, let me just switch the camera around one final time before I blow away. Get some final views of the beach. I hope if you're coming over to Can Pastilla, this video has given you a good idea of what to expect if you're coming over here. You can see it's looking absolutely gorgeous. And do you know what? Even if it is a little bit windy, you can still go to the beach because we've got lots of people out walking as well this afternoon. Once the wind drops, the sun's going to be back out again. It's going to be hot, it's going to be sunny, and so don't forget your sunscreen too. Okay, everyone, have an amazing Sunday from wherever you're watching in the world. And I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.